Hi, Trinity Lutheran children. It's Jennifer and Ella is joining me today, and we're going to do a couple of videos to help with Easter and give you a couple ideas and read some stories and give you some crafts. So the first thing we're going to do is read a story, and this is from the Hear Me Read Bible, and this was one of my kids' favorites. As you can tell, it's kind of falling apart. So the story we're going to read today is Where is Jesus? And this is the story of Easter, and it's from Matthew 27, verses 62 through 66, and chapter 28, verse 1 through 9. So where is Jesus? Jesus is not alive. Jesus is not in the tomb. Jesus said, I will rise. People will say, where is Jesus? Go, shut the tomb. Roll the stone. Roll the stone here. The tomb is shut. I am not afraid. The tomb is shut. People will not say, where is Jesus? I am not afraid. Jesus is not alive. Jesus is in the tomb. The stone! The stone! Jesus said, do not be afraid. Where is Jesus? The woman asked. Jesus said, I will rise. Jesus is not here. Jesus is alive. And that is right. That's what Easter's all about. Jesus rising from the dead at the tomb, inside from the dead, and he was no longer in the tomb. The tomb was empty. So our first activity that we're going to have is called Making an Easter Storybook. And your parents were emailed this by Miss Karen. If you need the email, if you want to get the PDF to have it printed out, you can do so. Or you can send it to, send a Facebook message and we'll get that out to you. We can't just post it on Facebook because of copyright and that sort of stuff. So we just want to make sure that it's just not out there. So Ella worked hard on coloring her Easter story booklet, and we'll read that to you in just a second. So we'll show you.
It looks awful, by the way.
It does not look awful. It looks really good. So we are going to poke some holes in it. You have your string? Okay, so you can use some string, you can use some fishing line or some ribbon, whatever you have, and put in there.
This is actually way too big.
It's too big. We'll just cut it off.
See?
It's okay. We can cut it, the extras. And we're not going to tie it too tight, because if it's too tight, then it's going to be really hard to turn those pages. So we want it kind of loose.
Double knot?
You can like that, yep, and then tie it up. And then I'll tie it in a bow, just to make it cute. It's not even that cute, is it? My bow is not. All right, sorry. All right, tie this, or put this one in there.
Are you gonna cut it?
I'll cut it at the end. Do you want to read your booklet too?
Yeah.
A little bit tighter.
If you put your thumb in and then have somebody tie it for you, it should be good, isn't it?
Should be, yeah. Here we go. Want to cut those for me? Be careful, don't cut my finger.
I won't do a you cutting garlic again.
No, that was bad. All right, so we have our booklet, we have everything colored, all of our pages. And the fun part about it is too, that after you cut out your booklet from the section, from the pages, and if you get them out of order, you have to really know the story to get everything back in order, don't you? So we think that this is in order. We'll have to find out when we're going through, okay? So this is the Easter story by Ella. You can read it.
Jesus rode on a donkey to the city of Jerusalem. People were happy to see Jesus and laid palm leaves along his path.
Hosanna, Hosanna in the highest. That was last week with Miss Jessica, wasn't it?
Jesus and his friends ate and prayed together. Jesus then served his friends by washing their feet. He told them to serve others. Jesus went to go pray. The soldiers found him and arrested him. The soldiers took Jesus and put on a crown of thorns on his head. They made him carry a heavy, heavy cross. They nailed him to a cross, and Jesus died. His friends and family wept. His body was brought to a tomb. The tomb had a guard on watch. On the third day, 2 women came to visit. They saw the entrance was open to the tomb. Jesus had risen. He went and showed his friends his hands and feet. He was alive.
Yes, he was alive. And they said, he is risen. And we say, he is risen indeed. And then we say our special word that we're not supposed to say right now. So on here, when Ella was coloring, I have to share this with you. When Ella was coloring it, she went ahead and she was watching the story. She knows the story, and she knows that you were reading the story and you knew the story.
Sometimes.
And she went ahead and she put on Jesus's hands, she put little holes there from the cross and the nails, right? And that is also what he showed Thomas, because when he came back and was spending time with his friend Thomas didn't believe that it was really him. So there are a couple stories and an activity for you to do for Easter. We hope that you guys are doing well, and we hope everyone has a wonderful Easter, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.